Hey Jumbo, today we have a really lucky game. There's a new meta now called Zap. So he lifts you up and zaps you. You have absolutely no chance of survivability. So this is a duo game. I will be playing together with, I think, Loringo and or Lorilo. Yeah, is our new recruit. He also have not meta hangar like me, so we're just having fun. And we ended up being in this game whereby we will get really lucky against a very strong duo squad as well from T34. And initially it did not look very scary, but as we progress into the game, you'll see how scary it is and how lucky we were to manage to pull this one off. The results are also going to be really funny. So the meta has started. You can see the Reaper crisis, and in this game, with the current meta, considering the Newton or the Crisis Reaper, they have great opportunity of wiping out everyone. And there'll be 2 Crises, there'll be 2 Newton. So what I was thinking is I need to get rid of them, and it's so difficult because you have the Omphion bot as well, and that to counter itself is a headache if you have regular bots. And on top of that, there is things like the crisis and all that. But we two are really experienced players, and but we don't necessarily have the meta hangar. So we are using our shields of each other here, but we got wiped out. So what happened there was I was thinking we have 3 beacons, and we should be okay with that, but it was not the case. Suddenly when I dropped with my behemoth, I realized that I'm in trouble because Yan VIP is coming for me, and once he sees me, I am dead. There's absolutely nothing I can do to beat him, because this build, I built it specifically to counter the Omphion bots with the shield breaker. I do a good number on them when I just focus them. But unfortunately, if something like this happens, then my bot is useless. So on one end, this is an amazing bot to counter the Omphion bots, but is a useless bot to counter the Lynx bot. So I was like, okay, so I lost that, and I have to try my best, save this beacon so that he doesn't turn this one. And I also get to see my old buddy Last Fury from my old clan Moon. We used to be the top in that, but yeah. So now you see how many Newtons are there. And there was nothing else to do apart from dying. And there's a lot of them. And so I was thinking what I should do here to be kind of useful and not be useless. So I'm just thinking that there is 3 or 2. There's actually 3 of them, and the only way we can try and survive is if we can keep these beacons and stay alive. The most important thing is stay alive, and in this game we are going to be extremely lucky. So here I thought I have a good opportunity. In my understanding was there is 2 Newton, but I did not realize that there is 3. And this is absolutely ridiculous, Big Sonic, because it's very, very difficult to count these things. I'm using my angler here with phase shift, trying just to counter them. But if there are 3 of them, then it's very, very difficult. So again, I use my ability here just to try and survive. But that was not enough because they also have that behemoth with the laser. So this, I think, is my last bot. And if we look at the beacon bar, this is where we did really good. Is we did very well on the beacon bar. And I was like, these players, they have spent thousands of dollars in their accounts. And if we beat them, it will be quite an achievement because it will kind of encourage them to spend more, maybe. And we were very, very lucky because they did not pay attention to their beacon bar. And this way we are managing to pull this one off. And I was really putting my fingers crossed that we should win this. Even though we don't have meta hangar, we got wiped out pretty easily. But just for the sake of game, it's better that we win this one. So now 1 Newton has moved to the other place, and the other one have been lifted. So luckily, very luckily, we have one guy in our team that he also have Newton. So he upgraded this one guy, pilot, and we managed to do good number on him. But I don't want to expose myself. If I do so, then I will lose my bot pretty fast. So I was thinking, let me see how much damage this guy can take, because the best part of Nether is when you get lifted, you can dash it out. But unfortunately, they have a crisis there, and that also is another disaster to counter. And I was like, no, man. And now we have a luchador coming at home. You would be thinking that we are going to lose this game. It's so funny. I'm going to lose my bot like that because I'm getting zapped, and there is also a crisis. I'm trying to survive as long as I can and put some damage on that guy, but it is so difficult. But some reason we managed to pull off 4 beacons and 2 minutes left. And if we pull this one off, man, I was really hoping that we can pull this one off. And look at the beacon bar, and that's it. So this is how this one went. If you enjoy content like this, you know what to do. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Bye bye.